Islands in the sun. I love islands. And the sun. Weezer, 2001, Green Album, Islands in the Sun. That was Weezer's third album. It was produced, I think their debut was produced by Rick Ocasek. They did the Pinkerton album, took about 5 years off. Pinkerton got popular. They made their third album with Rick Ocasek again. And this pop gem was on it. It's probably 1A, 1B of my favorite Weezer songs. It's Say It Ain't So, and this one, probably my top two. Yeah, so this song, it's got the E minor, A minor, D, G. So I would call this in the key of G. You could say E minor or G, for whatever reason. Like in my continuous struggle to visualize the fretboard, I do better thinking in major for some reason. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up one day and know the fretboard and kind of like, you know, wake up one day and be a scratch golfer, neither thing has happened. I'm still very much a memorizer of this fine instrument. But yeah, so the E minor would be the 6, in context of G major. A minor would be the 2, D is the 5, and G is the 1. So it's a 6, 2, 5, 1. So I was thinking about that chord progression, and I was like, oh, I wonder what other songs have that chord progression in it. And then I was I went to the Google machine, and it turns out it didn't come up with much. It was this song, and I didn't delve too deeply into it, but it was this song and Talk Talk. It's your life. Yeah, it's my life, that one. Those two came up. But if you look at the relationship of these chords and the intervals, it's right out of the circle of fifths. So you could think of it, if you go circle of fifths clockwise would be, I think that would be ascending, and counterclockwise would be descending. So, we're starting on an E, and you go to A. So E to A is a fourth, but A to E is a fifth. So that's that relationship of the fourth and the fifth. So you could think of this as circle of fourths or circle of fifths, because you're going, in this case, the interval's 4, circle of 4, so you're going basically counterclockwise on that circle. So you got a E minor to A minor, that's a fourth, and then a D to G. So G is the fourth of D, as D is the fifth of G. So that's kind of cool. When I, in my research, trying to find out what other songs have this chord progression, I learned that it's actually a popular chord progression in classical music and jazz. Which, I guess you could think of jazz as maybe the original pop music, but in what we would consider pop music now, it's not really a chord progression that is used that much. So we'll talk about how this is, you're moving in fourths. Now what if you went backwards and did it in fifths, so that you would start on G. So you'd go. So I'm going G to D, A to E in that case. And when I did that, to me, it immediately starts to sound like an REM song. Yeah, those are my notes on this song. It's an enjoyable song. I would say, I tried to do a reasonably faithful cover to the original, but I'm definitely not a detailed guy. I just don't have the attention span to learn. And not that it's not a complex song by any means. But there are, if you listen, I would encourage you to go back and if you like Weezer at all, or just like production, go listen to that song on headphones. And the production and the performances are just flawless. I guess that old Rick Ocasek knew what he was doing. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say about this song. Thanks.
I almost forgot. There was one other thing I wanted to say about, or two other things I wanted to say about this song. To me, it's a little reminiscent of kind of 50s rock and roll. I could picture Roy Orbison singing this song. Or it's also very reminiscent to me of Crying, Waiting, Hoping by Buddy Holly. Just for whatever reason, it reminds me of that. Good rendition of that song. La Bamba soundtrack, Marshall Crenshaw. That's all I got. Thanks.